Doug Brunner, and I'm here again on the Toast. I'm excited to be here. I am with the future of Fresno State, Jordan Hornbeak.
Yes, sir.
Jordan, thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having
Is
me.
this your first podcast?
I've done some over the phone, but this is my first one with the video and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of
the
weird, huh?
studio.
You look good, though.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Jordan, I used to hear about him. I know he played for Chowchilla High for 1 or 2 years.
1 year on varsity and 1 year on JV.
Okay, and I just heard how great an athlete he was, and then that was, 4 years ago, and a couple months ago, I saw that Jordan signed with Fresno State. Fresno State for us, the ag community here in the Central Valley is a big deal. So when I knew he was I used to play at Chowchilla and come from that area, and I saw you sign, and I just thought, man, so I wanted to reach out to you and just tell you congratulations. Jordan messaged me back. I didn't think he would because he's a big star now, but anyways, I was so pumped to see that, and a local Valley kid going to be coming there and playing, future running back there. So I'm excited to see what you're going to do there. And then the more I started looking into it, I'm like, I know Jordan's family is, and they're from Dos Palace. I know his dad, Maurice, and they are in agriculture.
Yeah.
Jordan's actually wearing cowboy boots right now, looking good. And so I was like, man, I want to get Jordan on our podcast to really talk to him. And unfortunately, I was just talking to Jordan outside. He didn't get to play football this year.
Yeah, right.
How's that affecting you, man?
Not too much. I'm just looking ahead to the future, obviously. Trying to keep my body right, stay healthy, keep working out, and just, progress for the next level, get my body right. And obviously, just getting my mind right as well.
Yeah, cool. So you guys have spring ball this year?
Yeah, I think so. All the particulars and stuff like that will be worked out after this college season, this little 8-game season they have. So then, probably I hope February, March we'll get everything rolling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell me a little background on yourself for people who don't know you, I would say 85% of people who listen to this podcast are from this area.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I would say of those, 75% are Fresno State football fans.
Yeah.
So that means they're going to be watching you, right? They're going to be excited to root you on. I'm excited. And tell us a little, so they get to know you a little bit, how you're related to ag, what your dad does. He's been in business for 30 years. Actually, he'll be 31 now, right? Yeah. Maurice is sitting in the background. I told him to come up here right now, but he didn't want to go.
He a little nervous.
But so tell us a little bit about your upbringing and why you're sitting here today. Give me a little bit where you grew up and your adventures in ag and just football in general. I would just want to hear it from you.
Okay, well, I grew up in Chowchilla, California. Went there, from preschool on up to 10th grade, sophomore year. The ag background is, I didn't grow up on a farm or nothing like that. I didn't milk cows or nothing, but it's actually my uncle. I don't want to correct you too hard, but Maurice is my uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I apologize, Maurice. It don't matter. Your family.
He's like my dad, though.
That's all right.
Yeah. So having him and my grandpa, every time we went to go see my grandpa in Dos Palace, we obviously going to see Uncle Maurice too because he lived there, and he would come home in the trucks, and sometimes I would go out with him when I was younger. Family friends also were connected to ag. One of my mom's friends, Tina, her friend through the corrections, they had, I think, one of the first black dairies in Fairmead. So I would also go out with her. And
I know where that dairy is.
Yeah.
Yes, I know where that dairy is.
Yeah,
yep.
So I used to go out there, and I think we used to dish the field. That was so long ago. Memory a little foggy.
It's right off the 99.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know where it is. Yep.
Yeah, so that's my background in ag and football. I've been playing football for, this year would have been my 7th year. Transferred from Chowchilla my 10th grade year to Memorial.
Okay.
For football.
Yep.
Yeah.
What position? Well, I know what position you play, but I know you're a running back. Do you play defense too?
I played defense. Pop Warner in high school. I played linebacker, but no colleges looked at me for defense. But kind of happy about that. I wanted to play running back anyway.
Were you always wanted to go? I mean, I guess probably as the time you became a sophomore, you started knowing. I heard about you as young, because I know the coaches at Chowchilla, and they always talked about you. Did you? You started probably thinking. They told me when you were a freshman that you were going to be a Division I football player. I will tell you that. Coach Pitts, he told me when you were a freshman, he goes, he's going to be a Division I football player. And you are now.
Yeah.
Well, you will be next year.
Yeah.
So that's pretty honorable. He knew at a young age you were very special at what you do. And was it always once you probably knew around sophomore year, like, this is probably going to be a reality. Years kept getting bigger. Years kept getting better. I saw you on the news and stuff like that, running the ball. I mean, you're sensational at Memorial.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And even Chowchilla. But as far as the whole college deal, did you always want to go to Fresno State? Was that always something for you that you wanted to be here close to your family and stuff like that?
Well, Fresno State was in my life for a long time. A lot of family members went there, graduated from there. So it was always around. Growing up, there was multiple schools growing up, like Cal and UCLA, which I got offers from. So that was a blessing, and I was very grateful for it.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You chose the right school, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but staying home was definitely – part of my decision. I wanted my entire family to be able to come watch me play. They've always been there at my games, so I wanted to keep it accessible for them.
I agree with that. It's awesome to have the support of your family, like having your uncle here. I mean, that's it's fun. It's fun, and it makes it more enjoyable at the end of the game. And when you run that ball in for a touchdown, they're sitting there watching, right?
Right.
Yeah. No. That's super exciting. And I mean, what are you going to go to college to study?
Ag business.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Dude, I'm pumped for you. That is so cool.
Thank you.
What made you decide that? Just so you want to stay in the Valley. I mean, that's because ag business, you want to be here, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty dead set on it. Well, my uncle's sitting over there. I hope, after my playing career is over, whether it be college, the pros, I come back and take it over for them.
That is awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. So, what is a day in the life of Jordan right now with COVID and everything going on? I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, right? It's taken away your senior year a little bit. Are you guys at school or?
We had the option. I think it was October 19th to go back. I stayed online for the rest of the semester. Just to kind of not run the risk, obviously, and just to make sure that my grades was right. Since the season would be played in January, all high school sports would be played in January.
Oh, so the high school is getting played football?
More than likely, yeah.
Will you play?
I will.
Okay,
I will.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So with all that being in January, it wasn't a pressing matter to really go back to school for this first semester.
I did see that you guys are going to be playing. Are all the high schools playing?
I think so, but a couple of programs at certain schools have gotten cut because of the lack of money.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot of wrestling programs have been cut.
Okay. So. Why does wrestling always get cut first? Poor guys. They want to play in spandex and stuff, and the poor guys get cut all the time. They're the cheapest. All they do is wear a little underwear, right? I mean, shit, But, poor guys, man. Well, I feel bad for the wrestling guys. I don't want to face the wrestling guys. They're tough, but so that's great. So how many, is it a full season?
I think, full season all the way up to Valleys. State or stuff like that won't be played.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So that means you will be playing until the end of March?
Mid to the end of March, yeah.
Do you think some kids are going to be sitting out there that have already signed and things like
Definitely.
that? Yeah.
One kid from Fresno, his name's Xavier Worthy. He's a wide receiver from Central.
Okay.
He posted and told everybody, basically announced that he would be foregoing his senior season, the season in January, and he'd be graduating early and going to Michigan. He committed to Michigan.
Okay.
So
have the call like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but has Fresno or somebody said like we'd rather you not play the season?
My positions coach there has he said he supports whatever I decide to do.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Graduating early was always an option for guys, even when things were normal. But I just think it may become more of a public thing because of COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. So a friend of mine who's a friend of my father-in-law's I think he's up here on the wall somewhere. Well, Pat Hill. Pat Hill did a podcast here. You know
Oh,
Pat
yeah,
Hill.
yeah.
Okay. So Pat Hill, he's sensational, right? I kind of feel that he put Fresno on the map. You agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. I mean, how old were you when Pat Hill was coaching here, though?
I don't even think I was born.
No, I mean, he was still coaching here, though. You had to be – I wonder how long it's been since he's coached here.
I was born in 2003, and
it's probably been 10, 12 years. I don't know how – I can't answer that, but, Pat, has that V that you guys wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
That symbolizes the valley, the green, and, part of – what I am is agriculture. You're wearing the Ag Center hat.
Yeah.
I love that. And Jordan, you're going to look good. Can't sponsor you because you're in college right now, but maybe when you're in the NFL, I can. It's a little illegal there. We're doing nothing illegal. We're just hanging out. One thing I appreciate what Pat Hill did, and I really hope you grab roots of that, which you already have. And maybe you can be a vocalist to some of the players that, are coming from out of state or coming from different areas, how important, the valley is, how important agriculture is to your uncle, to me, right? I mean, your uncle, we're talking outside. He's telling me he's doing his chicken manure, hauling almonds. I mean, it's an everyday grind, right?
Right.
And I think that's what that green represents, on the back of your guy's helmet, that agriculture deal that's what kind of Fresno is based off of. When you guys are playing, I always, it makes me proud when you guys are playing back in big games and seeing that color, like V for the Valley, because that's what we represent. It's agriculture is a big deal. And now to hear that you're doing ag business makes me even more excited.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be probably working together and then some, down the road after
Hopefully,
you get done. Well, hopefully you pay like 20 years in the NFL and then you come buy out all the ranches and don't do shit. You know what I mean? Hang out, right? But what is your is there something like you said you want to take over your uncle's possible business and I know he does a lot of commodity trading and trucking for guys with almond holes and almonds. Is there anything in agriculture that you like specifically, or are you kind of just filling all that out right now?
No, I specifically I like what he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I
cool.
like driving the trucks, the loaders, and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Spreading, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. You like getting dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so tell me what type of running back you are for people who are going to be watching who don't know about you yet.
If you know, a little bit of history, I think I'm like Earl Campbell and Marshawn Lynch mixed.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm
beast.
I'm pretty tough. I'm a tough, hard-nosed guy. That's what they call it. I like running through guys. I like running guys over. But I could do everything. Also, all-purpose back in the same sentence. So, a lot of people call my game exciting. I'm a big play guy. That's what they say.
How big are you?
I'm 6 foot, and this year I weigh like 205, 208.
What do you want to get to? Do you want to get much bigger? Or?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I hope by the time I get into college, I'm like 215.
Perfect.
Yeah.
beast mode.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that guy. That guy is a funny son of a gun. Is that your favorite? Who's your favorite running back?
My favorite, either Earl Campbell or Derrick Henry.
Earl Campbell. I was just going to say Derrick Henry. You're probably going to grow another inch, my guess,
so.
inch or two.
Hope so. Yeah.
You just don't have the hair like Derrick Henry right now.
Nah.
I don't know if your uncle would like that. Would you? Not that hair.
I don't like dreads myself.
Yeah. Okay. That's a little. But
one.
what's that point going on in the back? You got.
I don't know. I think he does that for games so guys don't tug on.
Got
him.
it. Got it. He is a bad man.
Yeah.
He is a bad man. So you will be reporting to Fresno State. You are you going to redshirt, or you hope to be playing this year?
Nah. Also, my decision was I want to be an impact guy, a guy who plays early.
Okay.
Early and often. So I hope to start within a couple games of my freshman year.
Is there a lot of running backs there?
There's one other guy in my class, and I don't think they took anybody from the 2020 class.
Okay.
So
who's the running back there? Is it not
Ronnie Rivers?
Ronnie Rivers.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of totally opposite.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like 5'8". I'm 6 foot and
you're gonna
longer.
be 6'1" too.
Yeah.
240. We need to feed him a little more right now, huh? Yeah. Is he? But you just said they got a new coach.
Yeah, new head coach.
Okay, so was that part of the impact that you came? I mean, did he have a place in that?
He's a great coach, a great guy. I love Coach DeBoer. Whole new staff, for the most part.
Okay.
I think only 2 guys returned, and they're on the defensive side.
Okay.
So whole new staff, but. I don't know. I can't say it was mainly because of him because I didn't really get a feel for Coach Tesford's staff.
Okay.
They offered me like in the midst of the season when everything was starting to jump off for them.
Okay.
So I didn't have much communication.
Okay. So you already committed before or no?
No, I committed like you saw a couple months ago in July.
Okay. Yep.
But they offered me in 2019. I think it was in mid-September, early October.
Okay.
So
how does the new coach's offense fit to you?
I think it fits pretty well. They do a lot of things with their running back. Put him in a slot, out wide, running routes and catching the ball out the backfield, and also run the ball down the middle, outside, anything.
Perfect. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan, I want to tell you it was fun to have you here today. I am personally excited to watch you, not only because now we have this connection and that you're going to be an ag business major, that your uncle's already into farming, that you got cowboy boots on. Shit, I don't even got cowboy boots on. You look better than me than cowboy boots, But I just hope you rock it this year. I'm proud of you. I messaged you. I didn't know you. I messaged you like, I want to do a podcast, and here you are today, a couple months later. And I'm glad you took that up. And I hope you take that salute to be an advocate for the Valley players to really, resemble what you're doing, work hard. That's one thing we as agriculture people believe we work hard, right? Mm-hmm. So I really hope you represent that. I know you will. I hope you run that rock into the end zone, and we get to cheer for you. And I want to toast to you. You're drinking a Gatorade.
I got Gatorade, yeah.
That's what you need to drink. Congratulations. And, Jordan, I'm really proud of you. I hope you just kick ass out there, man. And represent the Ag Center. Anything the Ag Center can do for you, we'll be at your college. Okay. And hopefully we're doing something together someday.
Yep.
So, anyways, Jordan, I'm so proud of you. And thank you. The toast is out.